Hello people, how are you doing? Hope you're well. I'll share with you the lessons that I have learned in my 20s. So enjoy this video. Hi everybody, how are you doing? Hope you're well. I will take you through the lessons learned in my 20s, and I'll share with you what I did in my 20s and the lessons that I have learned in my 20s. And it goes like this. I spent my 20s doing university, that is undergraduate, and postgraduate, that is Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences and Masters of Arts in Project Planning and Management. And during my 20s, I learned how to drive a car, and I was discovering myself and the world I am living in. That means that I was able to learn more about myself, more about my family background, more about my country, the struggles that my country, Kenya, is going through, the problems, even the rest of the world, all on my own. And also was opening the bank account like Standard Chartered Bank, and also I was involved in attending church conferences here in my church, like the youth conferences, the prophetic conferences, and I will take you through the lessons that I have learned in my 20s. And one of them is that you are learning about yourself. That means that you are learning more about your family background. You're learning about you're just teaching yourself how to do things as an adult. You're also learning about the challenges that an adult faces, and that's what that was what I was doing in my 20s. Number 2 is that life is not easy. Like once you leave high school and you discover that life outside school is not easy, it's full of challenges. That's what I discovered in my 20s, that life outside has challenges, has problems. And number 3, it is not a must to be married in your 20s. That means that some people, when they're in their 20s, they get married, which was not the case for me, because when I was in my 20s, I never thought of focusing so much on relationship. I focused so much on knowing who I was, focusing on schoolwork, amongst other journeys that I was discovering in my 20s. Number 4 is careful the friends you make. That means that I would watch out for the company, especially in campus where some people will misbehave, some people will be involved in drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes, which was not the case for me because I never used to smoke cigarettes, never used to drink alcohol in my 20s. I was just a good boy, a good guy in my 20s, and will work with good friends in campus. Yeah. Number 5 is better yourself. For me, I was able to better myself by attending church conferences and also trying to read the Bible, amongst other ways of bettering myself. Yeah. Number 6 is offer your best in your schoolwork. During my 20s, when I was both in undergraduate and postgraduate studies in university, in the Catholic University of Eastern Africa, I would offer my best in my schoolwork, both in undergraduate and postgraduate, and I was able to get good grades in those two areas. I managed to get a second upper in my bachelor's degree, and I was able to get a pass in my master's degree, which is a very big accomplishment that I have accomplished in my 20s. Yeah. And number 7 is to take care of your body. I would not be involved in drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes in my 20s. I know people in their 20s, they tend to misuse their bodies so much in drugs and also in relationships. People getting STDs in their 20s, which is very sad. For me, I would not be involved in drugs. I would avoid them. And yeah, these are the lessons that I have learned in my 20s. What lessons have you learned in your 20s? Either 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, or even if you are currently in your 20s, you can write those lessons in the comment section down below, and have a good day.